Hi, Joe from Purple Co. I wanted to share with you today some thinking I've been doing around another missing link in our conversations with our clients when we're talking about work and health. I get that we are living in a day and age where we are resource poor, where we are time poor, where we are energy poor. We are constantly being asked to do more with less, and that feels very apparent when you're working in the return to work, recovery, HR space. We are constantly being asked to help people return to work without spending money and without it taking any time. So what do? We move straight to tactics. And for us, the easiest way to measure tactics is to look at diagnosis, functional expectations of that diagnosis, and how those functional expectations relate to task performance. And I've talked about this at length before. We know that that is incredibly limited, but it allows us to feel in control, going straight to the tactics of diagnosis, identification of suitable duties, upgrading schedule, or diagnosis, transferable skills analysis, job placement, allows us to go, these are the tactics we need to implement to get this person back to work. However, how many know that that doesn't work? You see, when we rely on tactics, we are missing a really big piece of the conversation. And I'm curious to know is if our move towards wellness and apps and the framework around intentional cure or wearable tech, if that is actually a move towards more modern versions of tactics rather than looking at the overall strategy that we need to employ to help people make successful, sustainable, and durable return to their paid employment. We learn from the book The Art of War that tactics alone are the noise before the defeat. So what could be the missing link? Well, for me, the missing link has been for years is that there is limited discussion with our clients, whether they are participants, beneficiaries, employees, peers. Why work at all? We are very quick to inform our clients these days that work is good for your health. But as I've explained in many trainings and teachings, that there is a big disconnect to the fact that you are unwell and unable to work and work being good for you. People don't go to work to feel healthy. It's a byproduct of working. So there's this massive disconnect for a lot of people between their recovery process and their purpose in working. Now, I've worked with clients over the last 20 years, and most of the reasons why people return to work or people go to work in the first place are fairly similar. Most of us go to work to feel important, to have a sense of significance, and to fund a lifestyle. Interestingly, many men that I've worked with have also shared with me that one of the reasons they work is so they can be a good role model for their children. And for women, it's usually a cry to be able to return to a career that they have worked so hard for and sacrificed a lot for, and they don't want to be told that I can't do that anymore. So the missing link for me is this disconnect between what can you do right now and why work. And I think we would be empowered and well served to start having these conversations with our clients, with our peers, with our employees, and with the people we serve and we manage. I've written a longer blog post about this if you're interested in reading it further. I look forward to sharing with you again. I'm Jo from Purple Co.